Take this Zero Final. This is the most powerful weapon and will destroy almost any enemy. Bullshit! It won't kill an enemy in one hit. You're a fool, Dr. Light. A fool! Only Dr. Wily knows me. Oh, and welcome to part 4 of Mega Man Xtreme 2. We're still going through Tunnel Rhino stage with our good blonde-haired robot, Reploid. Now that's the fun about ditching a ride armor on top of spikes. If you try to hop back onto him, you're not going to do it. So I just lost myself a life there. But nevertheless, I love that, like, my ride armor can kill everyone else's ride armor in one slash, but them, oh, they can't do shit against me. They just stand around doing nothing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, I just think it's a little odd is all. Just like Volt Catfish's stage, we're going to have to be dodging some streams that are coming up. But unlike Volt Catfish, it's not water, it's gigantic lava. It rises from the ground, it reaches up, and, you know, stick to the high ground, do not get hit by it because it's an instant kill, and instant kills, as we know, suck. Believe me, this is not a level you want to take on first. I mean, Tunnel Rhino is probably the easiest Maverick to fight with Zero, but the trip to him is a pain in the ass. Like, it's bad enough you got drill enemies who shoot drills at you when you kill them. Not fun for a melee character to be fighting. But they also got lava rising, and boulders falling, and all sorts of bullshit in your way. But I digress. Now we're going to be taking on Tunnel Rhino. Since I don't have the Z-Saber +2, I'm going to let Mega Man X handle the first part of the fight. Because, you know, I don't trust my own abilities. I'm bashful. Is that the word to use? Bashful? I don't care. Tunnel Rhino will either move from one side of the room to the other, or he'll shoot those two drills. He's pretty damn simple. Zero has to get in real close to the guy, and if you stick to the wall when he runs into it, of course you're going to fall. Not fun. The room is pretty damn small, though, and you can always air dash by double jumping. So, you shouldn't have too much of a struggle fighting Tunnel Rhino. At least, I didn't. But did you see how much health he shaved off Zero when he ran into him? He will hit your ass badly. We got Drill Crush with Zero. If you jump and then push down and B, you'll do the Drill Crush. It's basically a strong little attack. Great for taking out enemies from above. It's very powerful, so, you know. Use it wisely, because you can use it whenever you want. And now it's time to fight Neon Taiga. His stage is different, unlike what it was Mega Man X3. A lot of people commenting on my vids pointed out that it sounded like a certain song, and it turns out it did. Neon Tiger's theme song is based off of My Michelle by Guns N' Roses, which is, you know, unique. I know in Mega Man X5 all of the Mavericks are named after Guns N' Roses band members, and I'm going to tell you which band members they're named after when I get to that playthrough. But I didn't think their love of Guns N' Roses was this far back. It's a neat little Easter egg. But if you want to take my word for it, stay tuned for later. That's all I'm going to say. Not later in this video, but later in the whole LP. I don't have any time to kill, folks. No time to kill. But anyway, Neon Tiger's stage is filled with trees, filled with bottomless pits, and, you know, lots of platforms with flame-throwing turrets all over the place as well. With the +2 X Buster, I should be able to dispose of them rather quickly, but, and it's also good to have the air dash. But yeah, if you want to get to this Dr. Light capsule, you need Flame Mammoth's special ability to burn the log and get your way through. It gives you the Head Crush, which allows us to break certain blocks, and the only blocks we want to break, or can break, are in Flame Mammoth's stage. Go figure. So we're going to have to take a detour back to that place later, but we're not doing that quite yet. For some reason, it feels like this is like Sting Chameleon stage from Mega Man X. For some reason, it was a completely new level, and now all of a sudden I feel like I'm playing Sting Chameleon stage. I don't know why, it just feels the same, you know? I don't remember that many bottomless pits in Sting Chameleon stage, but the way the cliffs were shaped, it just seemed that way. I'm a Mega Man nerd, folks. I know my shit. Sorta. I'm a casual gamer anyway. What the hell's with that tree? I digress. Neon Tiger's pretty damn simple. He loves to shoot these very slow pellets while clinging to the wall. Occasionally he'll try and jump at you and then jump to the other side. And that's about it. He's pretty damn simple. If you're going to take on a Maverick first with X, Neon Tiger would be my choice. Neon Tiger, very simple pattern, very easy to dodge his attacks. He's a pretty damn weakling. He's a damn weakling. And by defeating him, we get Ray Claw, which is a kind of melee attack. Good for... it's Launch Octopus's weakness. If you actually hit Launch Octopus with the Ray Claw, you cut off his tentacles, and he resorts to just doing his little whirlpool attack all the time. It's pretty damn funny. But folks, we're finally at the last Maverick, and the last of the Zero stages. Unlike X, I didn't have to backtrack at all with Zero, so I'm going to get all of his parts and all of his heart tanks and everything in this final level. So it's completely different from what the original Blast Hornet stage was in Mega Man X3. It's in the sky, and there's tons of Hornet copters that you have to climb aboard, tons of ladders, and tons of Hornet-type enemies who love to fly and down or up, and as soon as they lock on with you, they then charge for you, trying to hit you. They're pretty easy to take out, though. Just wait for them to come to you, slash, and they should be disposed of rather easily. Down here is a heart tank, and the last heart tank. Booyah! Zero is now a healthy beast. I hate fighting turrets with Zero. Every time you seem to get right close to them, they shoot their pellets and hit you, and, you know, it's always a pain in the ass. These platforms change directions depending on how much you bounce on them, so if it's heading up, jump on it, and then it'll head down, and if it's heading down, jump on it, it'll head up, you know. Pretty simple, pretty basic. If you're looking for the final Dr. Light capsule, do not destroy any of the turrets we're running into. If you destroy the 3 turrets here, the floor will collapse and take us to the end of the level. Use the drill crush we got in Tunnel Rhino stage to destroy the barrier, and we shall find Dr. Light. I'll increase your defensive ability, and you'll receive less damage. And now Zero is a motherfucking god. Well, not a god per se, but he's going to be having a much easier time, I will say that. So once you destroy these 3 enemies, the ground collapses, and we're going to find ourselves with a somewhat mini-boss. Wait, a mini-boss? We haven't had one of those ever. But this is a weird mini-boss where there are 4 turrets that are shooting at you. 2 of them are lit up at once, all the time. And you can only hit the turrets when they're glowing, when they're the ones shooting at you. So you have to wait for each turret to glow, and when it's glowing, get right up to it and slash it with a Z-Saber. That can be a little bit annoying to do, because there's hornets flying down. They can always interrupt your wall climbing, which is always a pain in the ass. But, you know, as soon as you take out 2 of them, the fight will be super easy, because the last 2 will always be on, always be trying to shoot you. So, you know, it's not too bad. Tons of hornets in this hallway, just stand around and slash, slash, slash. And now we're at the last hornet, and since I got some new defensive armor, I figured I might as well take him on. I'm not scared of no hornet. Though he does have a very mean-looking stinger. So he tries to go for you, and depending on when you move, he might go right before where you are. Or whatever. He'll also shoot hornets to deal with you, but he doesn't do that often. Just keep slashing, and boom, it's pretty damn simple. Again, I didn't need weaknesses to fight any of the Mavericks at all. I didn't need special abilities, I didn't need anything. Just a trusty X-Buster and Beam Saber. See you in Part 5.